Hello and welcome to you all as our coverage of the opening fixture of the International Champions Cup gets underway. It is a slightly new concept for some of you, but it is a special invitation event held both stateside and in Asia, as it has been since 2013. Interest in the competition has been phenomenal. It has drawn in crowds of over 100,000, which signal again that football is indeed a worldwide sport. It presents a rare opportunity for fans who cannot travel to watch their clubs or their favourite players to see them right on their own doorstep. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. Near hysteria generated everywhere that these teams have gone. A lot of young faces amongst the crowds. These are the next generation of fans.
Yes, Peter, as you have intimated, a great stage for both clubs. A chance for supporters to see their team up close and personal too. And indeed an opportunity to grow the fan base and of course expand into new markets. The success of these events is triggering more, and it's wonderful to know that there's a huge appetite to keep them coming, and I hope they do.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Madueke proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Castledine. That has been cut short. Calafiori shifted upfield. Well, of course, this is the first really big game of pre-season, and so, Jim, the manager's actions and his statements, his tactics, his thoughts...
Well, it just goes to show you, Peter, the level of expectation and interest.
Scrutiny.
Yeah, I mean, they really want to hit the ground running, so as much as there's so much excitement around, there's also added pressure.
Merino. Mikel Merino is fouled. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, what a pass! Vasil with a fine tackle. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Timber. Canning gets rid without sophistication.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of...
He's having a shot! And a terrific save for the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Castledine. Redmond. Mikhailov. Decent chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Searching pass he's played there. Oh, they could be caught out here. Now it's Madueke looking here to chip it through. Now can he find a finish? That looks a good cross. Cleared away. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, they could break here. Mikhailov. Castledine really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Pallister. Mikhailov. Big chance! Merino. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Canning. 0-0 still, and little doubt about which manager will be the happier right now. Tries a deft little ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Calafiori gets across to intercept that. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Timber. Saliba. Zubimendi. Mosquera. Timber. Moved on forwards. Vrani. Canning. Vasil. Oh, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Merino. Madueke. Showing good feet. Madueke tries a cross. And he shoots! Goal! Arsenal! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Arsenal have fired themselves in front.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Redmond aim forwards. Pallister. Chance! And he's following up! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Vasil plays it short. Timber is there, and he can get that clear. Chance for a shot! He can get that clear. Canning. Oh, well measured. And now the breakaway. Just the goalkeeper tries a shot! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Out towards the... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, this is a... Merino! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Martinelli, probing pass. Madueke. Oh, look at the space here. And the shot! Taken with style. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
It's become a case of men against boys. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. And we are already promptly back underway. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Rice. Martinelli. And here's Madueke. Hetic. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Can he finish?
Arsenal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Castledine. Mikhailov. That's a throw. Timber. Zubimendi. Merino. Played back in. Carlson. Castledine. Oh, that's
it! Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Mosquera. Saliba. Rice. Madueke looks to get on the end of this. Vrani. And it's played forward. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Mikhailov. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. What a save by David Raya!
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Looking here to alter the direction of the game. Vasil with a... He's gone direct! Just too high. That's really well manoeuvred. Calafiori. And here's Martinelli. And the shot's on here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Martinelli. Mikel Merino, gently done. And a chance! No mistake! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
Arsenal, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Arsenal are having a ball here. And he's picked it up out wide. Can he deliver? Calafiori gets good distance on it. Hetic. Martinelli was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
He's got away. Brilliantly cut out. So what can they make of this? Out to the left it goes. Mikhailov. Gets it away. Hetic have it back and can go again. Redmond. Rice. Hetic does really well to win the ball there. Redmond.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Madueke. And he's picked out the run. Martinelli! He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Could be danger here. Goes down, but nothing given. Hetic did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rice. Mikel Merino, forwards and with intent. Madueke spreads it out wide. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Madueke taking his leave here, having got himself on the score sheet.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Canning. Vrani. Carlson. Castledine. Pallister. He's had a shot! And he cuts out the supply. Lewis Skelly is onto it in a flash. Rice wins the duel this time. Oh, he's onto this. Shoots! Pulled out the best in the keeper. Rice goes short. Oh, such a clever touch. So who's he picking out? Castledine. Carlson. Castledine. Mihailov. Redmond. Right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? Well, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Vasil considers his options.
Wonderful! He's got himself an absolute peach.
Oh, that is a bit special. They're still trying to make a game of this. Saka. Timber. Merino. Timber. Carlson. Nicely shaped cross. Vasil with the short one. Oh, smashing header! Just needed better contact. Timber. Merino. Timber's cross. It's a mighty effort! Arrived on cue, but fluffed his line. Vrani. Castledine. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mosquera. Saliba. Rice. And that is that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking? Well, it is day 2 of the International Champions Cup. The fans getting another chance to see some of their favourite clubs from Europe and beyond. A real party atmosphere, dare I say it, a carnival of an atmosphere. Further evidence of the increasing popularity of the beautiful game in countries where previously it wasn't thought possible. The clubs really are putting in a massive effort too, with fan interaction, a big theme in the time between matches. And the players, I'm glad to report, seem thoroughly to be enjoying their newfound widespread fame as well.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So the pivotal day, we should know which way this competition is going by the end of it.
Yeah, Peter, while it's a given that this contest won't hit the levels of intensity nor the competitiveness of a regular season fixture, but let's just hope we get a good advertisement to boost the popularity of both these clubs. The fans have been quite incredible and they deserve a healthy amount of excitement.
So off we go then.
Castledine. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Now this could be a chance.
Can he finish? It's a goal! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
And that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Fagioli. Fagioli. Lofted upfield. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Vasil. Canning. Eriksson. Hetic. Pallister. Redmond. Mikhailov. Undur. Good take, and is he in?
Shot a goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Fagioli goes short, and that's aimed into the middle. Only partially clear. Fagioli. Chance! Well, the ball's come loose here. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. And he's there to clear it. And it's Fagioli. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6-foot plenties to head towards the penalty area.
Yeah, they've got plenty targets awaiting, so they'll be looking to get on the end of anything that gets played into the box.
Goossens. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Oh, smashing header!
Redmond getting this one clear. Now it's Goossens. Goossens plays it in. And he won't reach that. Canning. Hetic. And Dorr goes on a run down the left wing. And he's lost his man here. Fagioli!
Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's Dorr. Oh, that shapes to shoot! He's got away with one there.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Oh, what a climb! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Pallister. And it's Dorr. Lobbed in behind. Melikov claims it, and the danger passes. Dorr. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
In by Carlson. Well read. The danger is averted. And it's Dorr. He's in plenty of space here. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Goossens. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's played forward. Moved on forwards. Vrani gets across to intercept that. Oh, they could break here. Mikhailov. De Gea sends that a long way. Canning. Castledine. Redmond. Pallister. Hetic forwards and with intent. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Pallister played into the box. Well read, nice interception. Oh, that's a... He's had a shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here.
Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Pallister. Hetic. Hetic, gently done. Defending was strong and firm. Carlson. Carlson. Aim forwards, and the counter is on. This looks promising. Canning cuts out the pass.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves.
And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Looking to break at pace. Muscular approach does pay off here.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Pallister. Oh, they could be caught out here. Mikhailov with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. De Gea, long ball by the goalkeeper. Back into the middle. Nice interception, well timed. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Vasil with a fine tackle. Plenty waiting in the middle. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Fagioli, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's Fagioli. Nice looking ball. Lovely. Great chance! He scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Vasil. Canning. Vrani. Canning. Vasil. Eriksson. Now who's going to be first to this? Pallister. Redmond. And it's played in.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Now it's Fagioli. Fagioli tries to dink it through. Canning. Carlson. Vrani.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Have it back and can go again. Played back in. Takes a shot! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
And that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
It's still a possession this, but very little to show for it. And there's green grass ahead of him. That's the keeper's ball.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Looks a cracking ball. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Redmond. Hetic. Pallister. Hussens did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. That's really well manoeuvred.
And a chance!
And yet another chance goes to waste.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And the shot!
A real chance and a real let-off.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Castledine, out to the left it goes. Castledine. Redmond. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's gone behind for a goal kick. And reclaimed it in a trice. Over to the left. Hussens played with finesse. Edison Tor. And claimed it back swiftly. Gosens. That is lovely. Drilled in low. Melikov deals with that nice and simple. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Could be danger here. Mikhailov chips it through. That's a little off target. Carlson receives it in a real chance! There's a goal! Back to within one! Interesting! That was easy, almost too easy.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Time for a change in personnel.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Moved on forwards. Pablo Mari. Has a look and plays it forward. Played into space.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Mikhailov played out to the left flank. Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And that's a Redmond! And that could have brought them level.
Oh, what a moment for him, Peter. He'll be losing sleep over that one tonight.
And there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Out to the left it goes.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Castledine. Redmond. Castledine. Final seconds, this has to be it.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
He's in plenty of space here. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Fagioli plays it short. Vasil clears it away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. So what can they make of this?
Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
Pallister. Chance here to counter. And he's straight offside. And that's it. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to... Well, hello and welcome to our coverage of the final day of the International Champions Cup, an event which has seen clubs invited here from right around the globe. This may have only been a short tournament, but it is one that has certainly left its mark here for all the right reasons. The games have been very largely watchable, more than decent, played in a very good spirit, And everybody who has taken part deserves great credit for bringing the game to a new market. Turnout has been fantastic throughout the event, and it is certainly the case here today as well. Let us hope that it all ends just as well. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So then the final opportunity for these distant fans to see their heroes.
Well, I think all the signs are pointing in the right direction, Peter. If the respective atmospheres are anything to go by, we have to tip our hats to the organisers and the clubs that have made the commitment. Here's hoping we'll all get to return next year. I've certainly enjoyed being part of such an enthusiastic tournament, and we still have plenty to look forward to.
Takes a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
I guess this was unexpected, a change so early in the game.
I don't really think that it's a reflection on his individual performance. I don't think he's been that bad to be taken off, but it seems more of a tactical move now for what lies ahead.
Canning. Vasil. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And here's Origi. Estupinian tries to dink it through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Salamakers. That's a nicely weighted puck. A header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Up he goes! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Hetic. Gabiard makes the interception. Davinter. Davinter shifted upfield, and it's Fofana. Salamakers. Can he finish? Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead.
Milan, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Davinter. Tomori. Tomori forwards and with intent. Eriksson. Vasil. Vasil. Pallister. And the counter is on. Now it's Selmakers. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Brilliantly cut out. Looking to break at pace. Pallister providing an outlet on that flank. Pallister climbs up big. No attempts, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Vasil cuts it out. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That'll be a throw-in. Salamakers, who does have an assist to his name. And it's Rabiot.
Oh, good ball!
Can he finish?
Oh, what's he done?
And the shot! No mistake! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
An act of charity gratefully received. Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Rabiot. That is lovely. It's a great ball.
Is having a shot! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second. Milan find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Hetic. Pallister. Mikhailov. Gabia. De Winter. Gabia. Aim forwards. Fofana, gently done. Played with finesse. That's really well manoeuvred. Salamakers in acres of space out wide.
He's having a shot!
And that'll be a goal kick. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And here's Origi. Oh, they could break here. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Rabiot can get it clear. Back into the middle. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Rabiot, delicate ball, and it needs to be. He's shifting through the gears here. That's an excellent interception. And it's Rabiot.
And the finish!
No, he's missed it.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Mikhailov. A heavy challenge. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Clipped into space. Gabia is there, and he can get that clear. Milan have got it back, and they'll have another go. Played out to the right. Salamakers. Lovely feet. Hit into the middle.
Great chance!
It goes to show he is human after all.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Mikhailov. And it's been played through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Nice physical challenge.
Chance! They've scored! Just cruising! They are cruising!
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper.
And a chance!
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Moved on forwards. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Mikhailov.
Shot a goal! Oh, that is a super finish! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Well, and there is the half-time whistle. There's the start of the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Fofana. It's a quick ball upfield. Now that's well seen too. And it's played forward. Gets good distance on it. Gabbia shifted upfield, and it's lofted through here. Eriksson. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Canning. Oh, they could be caught out here. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Modric. Gabbia. Tomori. Forwards and with intent. Hetic. Mikhailov. Carlson. Pallister. Modric.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Mikhailov. Pallister. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. De Winter. Aim forwards. Salamakers. Now he's off and running. No, it's Salmakers. Salmakers. A chance to play it in.
Goes for a shot! He's got a goal! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish. And that means just one thing. Match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Carlson. Mikhailov. Tries a shot! It's in! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. They put it on a plate for him.
Still trying to make a game of this. That's really well manoeuvred. Tomori. Gabbia. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Calmly anticipates. Pallister. Modric. Estupinian, gently done. Vasil concedes a free kick for that. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's managed to get free.
Yeah, just noticing now about that defensive line and how much it's dropping. It's too deep for me.
And why do you think that would be?
Well, it's an obvious move to prevent the opposition from exploiting the space that was usable.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's only... He's had a shot! Oh, that's a waste.
It's certainly a bold attempt. There's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Now it's Origi. Out to the right. There will be a throw-in. Loftus-Cheek. And here's Salamakers. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Great defending, strong and determined. Tries a measured ball. Shooting chance! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Spread out to the left. Mikhailov. Pallister. Mikhailov. Hetic. Pallister. He's cut it out. Loftus-Cheek. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Origi. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Salmakers. Salmakers. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Decent chance! Great football, shots and saves.
Well, you can only praise the keeper for standing up to his opponent like that.
That has been knocked clear. And here's a lot chance to shoot! Shapes to shoot! He's kicked it out, just. Carlson puts it away. Mikhailov. Gabbia does really well to win the ball there. Wins the duel this time. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And he shoots! And for sure, that was not one of his best. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Hetic. Pallister. Pallister. He's got away. It's really well cleared. And that's been won straight back. It's a throw-in. Carlson. That's going to go a long way. Pallister is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Great defending, strong and determined. De Winter. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Caresses it through. Carlson. Pallister. That is good strength. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was thrilling.